Hey, what's up? This is Ace and welcome to part 8 of this M.U.G.E.N character creation tutorial. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you a different way to do combos, and I will also be showing you how to add more moves to your character. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go into your animation file, go to the standing light kick animation, or animation 230, and you want to import a group of attack sprites, just like how we did before. I'm going to do that shortly, and I'll cut that out of the video. Alright, so after you import your group of sprites and adjust the time so it looks nice, you need to add the blue collision boxes and the red collision boxes. Alright, so after you add on the blue and red collision boxes, go to the CNS file and go down to state 200. Once you go down to the state 200, just like the previous video, just copy the hit def and then paste it into the state 230. Like that. After you paste the hit def into state def 230, you could adjust it to make it match your needs. And this looks pretty good for my character, so I want to test them out. It looks pretty cool, but it looks like in the first 2 frames he should be moving forward. So as you can see in the 3rd frame, there's this blur effect on him, so I want to make it so it actually looks like the character is moving forward in a way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the box on the right, I'm going to go way down until it says Vel Set, and I'm going to double click on Vel Set, and what this does is that it makes your character change places in a sense. So the trigger 1, for trigger 1, I am going to put anim, A-N-I-M-E-L-E-M, anim elem, and I'm going to put equal, and I'm going to put the frame number that blur effect is on. So this is on the 3rd frame, so I'm going to put anim elem equals 3, and for the x value, which is the horizontal axis, I am going to put 2, a positive number, so it looks like he's moving forward. Now when there's that blur effect, he's moving forward, which is pretty cool. So after I do that, I'm going to do the same for the stand medium kick and the standing strong kick. I'm gonna import the attack sprites that I want in here, and I'm gonna make a combo with the standing medium kick and the standing light kick. Alright, so I imported the sprites that I wanted, and I also added some blue and some red collision boxes. Now I'm gonna go back to the CNS file and paste the hit def from stand def 200 into the state def 240. Just like before, and now I am going to test them out again. And it looks pretty cool. So after that, I'm going to add another Vel Set, because similar to the previous attack, he also has a blur motion on the 3rd frame. So just like before, I am going to type in anim elem equals and then the frame number 3, and I'm going to change the x equals to 2 again. So now I'm going to play it. There we go. Now one thing I want to change is I want to change the damage from 23 to 25, and I want to change the anim type to medium. I also want to change the ground hit time. I want it so that when he gets hit by the attack, that the enemy will stay in his hit animation for longer. So I'm going to change it from 12 to 15, and now I'm going to test them out. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. But now I want to link these two moves together. You could do this through the command file, which I showed you in the previous video, but there is another way where people use the CNS file to link their moves together. And the way you go about doing this is you go to StateDef230, you go to where it says change state, which is the code that allows the character to go from the state 230 into the different states. So where value equals 0 and the trigger 1 equals anim time equals 0, this is pretty much just saying that after the character is done with this animation, he will go back into value equals 0. He'll go back into animation 0, which is the standing animation. Alright, so the way you go about linking these two commands together is you go to the right, you scroll up until you see change state, you double click on that, and you get rid of the 3 lines on the bottom, and you go to trigger 1, and you type in command equals, and then you put quotation marks, and you put A, and you want to put the 2 and signs, so and move hit, and then you want to put the value for the next attack, so value equals 240. Alright, so what this is saying is that after you press A and activate this attack right here, if you press it again and your move connects, then your character will go into value 240. So let's test that out. See, there you go. That's how you link these two attacks in the CNS file. Personally, it looks kind of weird when I do that, so I'm going to go here into the animation file and I'm going to change the animation of the stand medium kick. So now after I change the animation on the medium kick, this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool, but I want to change the spark number for 240, and I'm going to change that to spark number 2. Now let's see. It looks a lot better in my opinion. So yeah, there you go. There are 2 main ways to achieve combos, and this is one of them. The one that I use most often is the one that I showed you in the previous video, but I thought it would be good to still show this way of doing things, because when you're making a M.U.G.E.N character, it's always nice to know different ways to accomplish the same goal. Alright, so after you know those 2 different ways to link together attacks, let me show you how to link together combos in a way. So if you were to open up your character again and try to link those 2 combos, it doesn't really work out well. So for instance, if I press XXA, it's not a 3-hit combo. It still says 2 combo. We can make that into a 4 combo just by changing one simple thing. What you do is you go to StateDef230, and what you type is trigger 2. Trigger 2 equals state number, state no equals 210, and move hit. You might be thinking, wait, that's the same thing you wrote for this, but that just means that there's another way for 230 to be activated. Alright, so after you put in this line of code, open them up in M.U.G.E.N and see what it looks like. Now you have that 4 combo, you just link together 2 combos. And generally when you do stuff like that, it makes your character a lot smoother, and it gives you a lot more options to play around with your character. Anyways, now that you know that, you could just have fun creating all the combos that you want with your character. This is Ace. Hopefully you learned a lot from this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more because I'll be posting a video like this every Monday. Please have an amazing day and peace.